Hi, everyone. It's about a little before 6:30 on Monday, and this is your closing comment. It's video number 475. And if you like the work, please just hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Okay, so the market opened higher, ran up, not much, about 100 points. If you recall, this morning I mentioned that we had been up about 150 in the futures, but by the time we opened, we were only up about 70. And after hitting up about 100 or 105, we turned lower. No particular reason other than the jackasses in Washington not knowing when to keep their mouths shut. And we finished on the lows, pretty close to the absolute low of the day, with the Dow down 410, the NASDAQ down 192 for 1.65, and then right behind it, the S&P down 56.89, 1.63. The Russell was down about 20, and the transports, which had been leading on the upside, finished down 128.34, or a shade over 1%. Intel was a notable standout, being up on the day on what looks like a sale of their memory unit for about $10 billion. We only had two groups that were up today. In all of the sectors that I report on, and they were the pot stocks and the airlines. And frankly, I'm not so sure that the airlines deserve much, but I guess the TSA reported for the first time we had 100, they cleared 1 million travelers on Sunday. Of course, that's still 62% below the year-ago number, so that's not overwhelming. As I also reported this morning, American Airlines said that they were going back to use the 737 MAX by year-end, if in fact it's approved. So that's not really what I'd call a monstrous announcement. But the airlines were all up. American up 18 cents, Delta up 22, Southwest up 33, Hawaii up 81. UAL was up $1.60. And between UAL and Alaska, which was up 65 cents, and Hawaiian, HA, that was all pretty much more on the news that Hawaii has reopened without the 2-week mandatory quarantine. And so, that was good news. But as it was reported, you really have to jump through hoops in order to get on a plane to get there. Then they test you again in the airport, don't let you out unless you have passed their quick antigen test. And if not, they put you back on a plane and out you go. There was also earnings this morning on Lennox. Lennox is it's listed as an industrial, but they make a lot of heating and cooling units for central air, etc. Anyway, this morning when I saw it was 294, which was up about 578 or 2%. It actually hit 297 and then turned down and went to 275. Finished the day at 279.74, which was down 8.5%. Pretty much on the low and down 2.9%. So, that wasn't great. Halliburton also reported a miss. Pre-market this morning, it was $12.20 down a nickel, and at the close today, it was $12.22 down 3 cents. So, not much there either. Tomorrow we have Comerica, Albertsons, Lockheed Martin, Manpower, Philip Morris, Procter & Gamble, TRV, and then in the afternoon we have Netflix. So pretty interesting. Okay, the chart on the screen is the bonds. We are short the bonds by being long TMT. And we got short on this day, the 15th, which was Thursday, when it got back up into the middle of this consolidation where it broke the last time and finished near the low. So today it had a little bit of a rally off the low, even though it had closed down 13 seconds, or roughly about 3/8 of a point, and climbed back up. But tonight it's already down 30 seconds. So another third of a point. If we break this low from today at 174 and 27 seconds, pardon me, 173 and 30 seconds, I think, we try this 173 and a half area. And if that holds, that's fine. And if it doesn't, my guess is we try down here at 172 and a half. So that was where we were today. The gold and silver were much higher during the day, but clearly could not hold it. The gold was as high as the 1920s somewhere. Let's just take a look. High of the day, 1923.40. Low 1900, finished 1911, which was right in the middle, but only up 3, and tonight it's down 5 again. So today's low was 1900.20. So if we go down a little further from where we are now, which is 1907, same thing. Looks like, it may hold here at this 100-day moving average, and it may not. The silver looks pretty much the same. It was a little weaker. The one that was really kind of all over the place, nothing overwhelming in size, but it was up, it was down, it was up, it was down, and that's the oil. And we've been in this area, let's just call it $40, $42. I mean, we've been here for a while. It looks to me kind of like it wants to go higher, but it just cannot break above these closes. This close is 41.34. Back here, it's 41.32. Here, it's 41.24. Here, it's 41.12. So, it's going to go one way or the other. The moving averages, some of them are down, some of them are up. The 5 is back through the 20, which is back through the 50. So we'll have to see how that works. All right, everyone. Hope you had a good day, and I'll be back first thing in the morning. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you get my market letter, and you should, if you don't, you should go to www.greatwizeoz with Z's, GreatWizeOZ.com, and sign up for our free trial. I've started to do a great deal of work on futures, and I have a trader who I consider to be one of the best traders I've ever met. And if you want information about trading futures, great. Just go to Great Wise Oz or send me an email, and I'll get that information right out to you. All right, everyone. Have a good evening.